want to invite our patron, Dr. Maggie Kigozi, who has been with us here at the Uganda Diaspora Network. She's been a loving person. You know, she's nurtured us throughout the years, giving us direction here and there. Dr. Maggie Kigozi, for those of you who don't know her, she's a celebrated senior citizen here in Uganda, and she's a mother, she's a friend. But I don't want to, put all her titles, but, I just call her as a mother and a friend. But she has a very big CV. She's the co-director at Pepsi Cola Uganda. She's the owner of the Zuri Farms. She's an investor here in Uganda, and she used to be the ED of the Uganda Investment Authority. She has quite a big profile that I cannot speak about. But for me, what is most important is she's a mother and she's our patron. Mama, welcome, and we're all ready to hear from you. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Solomon. And thank you, Ronnie, for putting us all here together. We are so happy that you, unlike most people, are not scared of technology. Any sound of technology and everybody's complaining here in Uganda. So I'm happy that this event is actually going ahead, and well done to all of you who have put it together. Thank you so much, Chairman. I am a member of the diaspora. I left Uganda in 1977 during Zambia. After that, I worked in Nairobi, and I came back in 1986 and worked as a doctor in Uganda. In 1994, unfortunately, my husband passed away. He was in business. So he was one of the 3 shareholders who had privatized Pepsi Cola. I sort of had to take over. I knew absolutely nothing about it, but that's the beauty of Uganda. You can learn, you can, you take a risk, and you go ahead and you do things. So we are very happy that Pepsi is, we have 3 partners. And that's, as I'm sharing stories from Uganda, you can have a partnership. We, as Ugandans, we do try to do things alone all the time. We don't seem to trust anyone. Now we are 3 of us, and we've been going on quite well, growing the company from the small little company we privatized to 2018, and has the largest market share in carbonated soft drinks. So very proud that in a country like Uganda, we have been able to do that. So to the diaspora out there, I've been with you for a long time, so I know how you feel, but it is possible is the message that I bring. In 1999, I was doing okay. We had partners, we had good management. So you really, as a shareholder, don't need to be there all the time. So I applied for the job at the Uganda Investment Authority. And because of my experience, 6 years, able to get to that job. And for 11.5 years, I was the executive director. You, the diaspora, were very much my friends. I met you first in Boston, with you now. Met you in all the other countries, and then came back to Uganda and told them, yes, this is a TIS. These are people who can invest in Uganda, who can trade, who can attract tourists. So we started the Diaspora Initiative, and I have seen my president meet with Ugandans living abroad, wherever, in whichever country he goes to, which is good. And also make every effort to address things like, money, sending money, making it cheaper. And a lot has happened, So I'm happy that I was able to achieve that, but also attract domestic investment and foreign investment while at the UIA. We were in Canada, and I'm so happy to be able to report this twice. Well, more than twice on other smaller events, Ugandan events, But we were there for something called Africa Direct, supported by the Canadian government. 225 Africans from about 20 African countries. I met still a lot of you there then. And that was the time I had Dorothy Okello, who was a young person somewhere in speaking at one of these events on ICT. And I really thank God for that day, because I came back and we focused on ICT. And I don't know how we would have managed this COVID without ICT. So Dorothy, at that time in the diaspora, she's now here. Thank you so much. But I also moved on, and I'm a farmer. I retired from the UIA quite a few years ago, 2011. And Africa is looking not only to feed Africa, and especially post-COVID, we will feed you, but also to feed the world. We still have everything going for us in agriculture. I want to encourage you, that diaspora. I know I have my young staff member of the UIA. He was young at that point, he's now matured, he's now more senior. I'm going to speak to you a little later. So today my role is not investment opportunities, but I can never get away from it. The government of Uganda has been a partner, has always been a partner to the private sector. With lots of challenges, we have advocated. They do listen to the private sector associations like UMA, Private Sector Foundation. We have a presidential investor roundtable where we raise the issues, including the diaspora issues, and we try to see them addressed by government. We want to appreciate where we have had some successes. Infrastructure, energy as a manufacturer was our biggest problem in those early years I was talking about. It's no longer such a problem. We have electricity all the time and want to appreciate that. The roads are a lot better. The bureaucracy is much reduced with ICT. E-government, government using ICTs, that is largely reduced. We have airlines, at least we had until COVID. Oh my goodness, what is COVID doing to all of us? British Airways has just closed its doors. That's terrible. Anyway, so airlines were coming, and Uganda Airlines also has been brought back, which is great. The work we did on ICTs, I want to appreciate. The infrastructure, the laws, the regulator, and then the private sector, MTN, Airtel, all those guys doing incredible things for us. Government has also come in to try to support funding for youth within the banks and for women, and also skilling Uganda. So yes, I have only a few minutes and I'd better stop now. COVID is with us. It's our biggest challenge. Thank you very much, Pastor Jumba, for talking about Plan B and Plan C and Plan D and so on. So let us be positive. We are having a rough time right now, but we will get through. So again, thank you, Ronnie. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you all for organizing this, Diaspora for attending, and Ugandans for attending. Thank you. Bye.
The heart of Dr. Maggie is investment. So for all Canadians, Ugandans in the diaspora, you should come and invest home.